this is Jeff Mesnick here at the Channel Marketing Journal, and I'm excited to be here today with Reza Parsia. Did I say that right?
That's correct. Yep.
Excellent. And you are the Vice President of Channels for North America for Avanti.
Yes, I am.
So maybe you can give us a little bit of a background on who Avanti is, kind of like the elevator pitch.
Sure. Avanti is it's a leader in the unified IT space and has been for a long time. The Avanti name is relatively newer. It's about 2, 3 years old, but it's a company that consists of a lot of acquisitions we've had over the last 4 to 5 years. Companies such as Landesk, Shavlik, AppSense, Res Software, Heat Software. These are all companies that make up and have made up Avanti. The Avanti name was rebranded a couple of years ago, and we really bring to forth in the market unified IT solutions, things such as endpoint security, unified endpoint management, asset management, service management, and identity management. That's our portfolio and pillar of solutions with the way we go to market.
Excellent. And your role as the Vice President of Channel, what do you see as your primary responsibilities, and do you carry a bag?
Yep, yep. Like most channel leaders and software organizations, the idea and the day-to-day tasks that we face is to grow our business through our extended arms of our channel partners. There's the opportunities to grow in markets, grow sales, grow from a service delivery standpoint, market penetration within verticals as well. We've been doing that for a long time here at Avanti, and we do it through a very strong ecosystem of partners.
Excellent. So, having worked in the channel for a while, I'm sure you've learned a bunch of things. What's kind of one of the key takeaway that you have, one of the key things that you've learned that you've now deployed at Avanti?
Yeah, been doing this for 14 years at Avanti and working with so many great partners in the ecosystem. And one thing that's always clear is that every partner is different and every partner has a unique offering in the market. And it's up to us as channel leaders and vendors to have programs, processes, and ways to align with the strengths of every partner that exists out there, and to be strategic. We can't partner with everybody and anybody as everybody would want, but to make sure we have the right programs that grow and speak to the strengths of the partners that are out there.
Excellent. Yeah, I think that's a huge piece that oftentimes channel managers miss, and executives in the channel, which there's a always the push and pull, right? Which is do what's best for my company versus do what's best for the partner, and you've got to recognize the difference, right?
Right. Absolutely. It's being in a channel role in general, where you're a leader or a channel manager or some capacity within a channel organization, you're always marrying the objectives of your own business with those of your partners, and where you can get that synergy and alignment. That's where true success scale happens, and it's a beautiful thing when it does. But you got to really be aware of it and work towards it every day.
So, why don't you share with us one of the programs that maybe you guys run around? I got to imagine education and alignment, as you mentioned, but education is probably a huge challenge as well to sustain. So, for other channel executives who might be listening to this, if they're trying to figure out, okay, yeah, I need to figure out my way around alignment and education. How do I, you know, what does, what does Reza do?
Sure, sure. No, it's got to be in the forefront of any channel executive's mind. Education enablement. It's certainly something I think about every day and try to tackle for our partners. But some of the things we're seeing is to make it simpler and easier and more consumable for our partner ecosystem, and also catering it to the partner types. Some of our partners, they need more deeper technical material for them, but in the way they can consume it on their mobile devices, at their pace, at their availability as they work in between projects. And then there's other pieces where if it's a seller that just wants to know the high level items to just be able to have a high level conversation, they need material in that capacity as well. And so it's really about delivering it with the audience, but in consumable, simple ways. We do things such as short videos, short little descriptions, case studies, different things to catch the audience and the right person within the partner to be able to position our solutions. So we're always working on that stuff. It's an everyday kind of task thing.
Good. So now we have the WWRD. What would Reza do? I'm going to reference that quite often now, I think.
All right, I like it.
So to end the interview, I always like to have a question about, kind of a fun little question. And today we'll ask, we all travel, you and I, a lot for business. A lot of channel executives do. Do you have a favorite city or destination that you like to travel to for business?
Yeah, we certainly do travel a lot as channel leaders. I love a few cities, but Chicago stands out to me quite a bit. I'm a big fan of Chicago. I love the transportation that's there that makes it easy to go in and out in between the city. I love the food places that are there, gathering spots. There's a lot of easy access to multiple partners there. Chicago by far is one of my favorite places, and I do like the Chicago Bears and Chicago Cubs, so can't go wrong with those two either. So I love Chicago.
There you go. And where do you live right now?
I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's where we're headquartered as well as a business.
All right. So if you have a team, it's the Bears. So that's good.
Yep,
All
I like
right. Well, thank you very much for the time. I really appreciate it. We'll look forward to hearing more from you, hopefully, in the future. I'd love to learn kind of how things progress over the next 6 months. And if you have any good announcements, make sure you share them our way.
Sounds good. We'll do. Thank you for the time.
All right. Take care.